I am Couchcube and this is a review of patch 1.009. They've put ray tracing in. Have they sorted out the performance mode? This is all going to be quality mode at the start of this video. My god, I think they've gone and fixed Elden Ring. I would always sit this game in performance because its quality mode dipped so far below those 30 frames per second that it wasn't even worth looking at. Now we are smooth AF. Little bit of jankiness always on the start of the turn. This is so much better. Seeing my Elden Ring at 4K with this ray tracing put in, we're going to go to nighttime, see some reflections. It's not too predominant when you're out and about in the daytime, but at nighttime with the flames and if you've got some reflections in and around you, it starts popping. I'm so happy with this update. This is the best thing to happen to Elden Ring this year, full stop. And check out this running around on the back of Torrent. No massive real issues with frame stutter. A few little bits of popping, we always saw that. But you can now officially play this game on quality mode. Just as a minor caveat, there is a little bit of frame stutter when coming out of a bonfire, but it soon straightens out. So things start getting a little bit more interesting with the addition of nighttime. Seeing those reflections buzz a bit more. Depending on what you're wearing and what you're standing near, you may or may not notice it that much. For me, it stands out a lot because I'm used to seeing this game on base level or on previous patches, and I didn't even look at 1.008 with that Colosseum update, so this jump is really eye-opening for me. I love it. The fact I'm seeing the game in full 4K as well is blowing my mind. This is up there with GT7 now and Horizon Forbidden West for having a workable, decent 4K mode. Of course, Dead Space remakes in that bracket and Callisto Protocol also. Just look at this magic here. These colours were just not around. The fireflies, subtlety, reflections in the ground, seeing the tree actually push back at you through the water in colour. This is very impressive, and with an atmospheric, really cool sword and sorcery game like this, the ray tracings on particles and lights just go so much further. You look at like Doom Eternal, when they put it in, it wasn't mind-blowing. With this, I'm so damn happy. One thing to point out is that mist, which I wanted to clear, is giving it help on processing. It always does with video games. It reduces the draw distance. I want to wait for a clear day, but just look at the way the light falls over the character here. You didn't see that much range in quality mode before. Alright, let's do them. Let's do the lobsters now. Straight off the bat, it's a totally doable fight. The 30 frames just sticks around. I'm going to compare it to the performance mode in patch 1.7. It still holds its own against the previous 60 frame performance mode. So just so we're clear on this, over on the left is the new 4K ray traced mode, and over on the right is the older performance mode from patch 1.7, and they're barely distinguishable on a frame rate level. You can blatantly see the beautiful deep colours and difference in detail on the left screen. I think we're where we need to be with Elden Ring now. What about the crowd control thing? Does the game still perform badly if there's more than like 2.5 enemies on screen in either performance or the 4K quality mode? The answer to that question is it's been vastly improved. And one of the cooler things that we'll look at in a second is running around on Torrent in performance mode around some of the problem areas. Okay, so this is like a perfect scenario. Skellies are out, so there's more than one sort of NPC on screen. I'm fighting a larger enemy in water, in daytime, in quite a secluded area, but we are in an open part of the map. Holy crap, this felt good. Looked good, played well. It's mind-blowing how good this game is in 4K now. I was expecting a disaster with this. Let's look at that performance mode for the first time in the video. It's on the left here. This is the new patch on the left hand screen, and I'm running around that ridiculously stuttery village that you saw in the early part of the game. Oh my god, it's so smooth now, but we do see a noticeable drop in resolution and distance. I'm taking that on the chin, not a problem to have smooth frame rates running past or through this village Absolutely perfect. Let's actually go in that village on performance mode, because again, it was a really bad performer when that dude blows his trumpet and everyone comes at you. In performance mode, it was going down to like 15 frames, 35 frames. It was all over the shop, and it was the inconsistency that made it look terrible. If it was just like a pegged 15 frames per second, wouldn't have an issue. But now this is a smooth 60. I think 100% of the time, no matter where you are. Holy crap, Elden Ring has gone through the transformation we all were craving, and we got ray tracing on the PlayStation 5. Very happy, man. Let's see some more from with these updates, because there's a tiny little bit more to do. I have been Couch Coop. I will see you down there.